Morning, guys. It's Andy. It's about 9 o'clock on Thursday, right? Thursday. And I am still looking myself, just up, got some work done. May go take a shower because I got an important interview at noon, which I'll tell you guys all about later. But I thought I would share just a strategy that I use that you might find helpful. Do not feel obligated to do this. This is in no way one of those prescriptive, if you are a real writer, I hate that phrase, you will do this things. It's not. This is just what I do, and it's one of the things I've found that has been helpful to me both in my actual writing, my writing of my own work, and in working with clients. And so that is, I know what the drop dead goal deadline of something is. So for example, I have a client manuscript due back for a manuscript review next Friday. And so I read manuscript reviews on my Kindle for the most part, and then listen to them on audio. So I can see percentages as I read those. So since I know that book is due next Friday to the client, and I knew I started on Tuesday, which meant I had 9 work days to finish it, I just do simple math, and I'm like, which I cannot do in my head. I have to do on a calculator when it's a number like 9. But I'll break it down and say, oh, I need to do this percentage today, this percentage tomorrow. I do the same thing when I'm editing for clients. Again, I always have a deadline for when things are supposed to be finished. And so I will just break down, I need to do this many pages today. I do exactly the same thing when it comes to my own writing. Right now, I'm in the process of researching something, and that makes it harder for me to work towards a deadline because I'm not yet sure what I'm going to say, and I'm not sure what the research is going to show me I have to say about this subject. If you're curious, I'm researching the people who were enslaved on the farm we live on now, and that's a hard subject. There may not be much information. So I can't necessarily set a drop dead deadline for when I'll have that book written, but I am sort of working to have the research done by the end of April, which means I kind of know all the places I need to go to look for things, and so I just have to work back from that and be like, okay, I have this day, so I can go here to look for this, I can go here to look for this. When it comes to writing, I want to finish the next Seal Secrets book this year, and I'm not feeling like I want to write that right now, which is my prerogative, so I'm going to not do it, but I probably will be writing it in the summer. Fiction's hard for me in the summer, but I'm going to try for that. So I'll be looking to write the draft of that by the end of, I'm going to say this out loud, I haven't really said it out loud before, by the end of July. And then I will be revising it in July, August, with the hopes that it will come out in September or October. So once I look at that, I look at how many words it's going to be, probably 60,000 words. I know I need 60 days to do the draft, right? So I will back that out and make sure I have enough time to do it. Because I write 1,000 words a day. So that's how I use deadlines. I just use them to set up some mathematical goals. I am in a place usually where I can set my deadlines because I work for myself, so that's helpful. But I've also had a lot of practice at knowing how long it takes me both to write something, to edit something, also how long it takes me to read something and give good feedback on it. So take some practice, but if that would be helpful to you, give it a go. Maybe you want to have your draft of your book written by the end of the year. Well, if that's the case, how many words do you write a week? And how many words do you want the book to be? And then how many words does that mean you have to write in a week? It's pretty easy. You might give it a go and see how it works for you. If you try it, let me know. Have a great day, guys.